Well, this isn't awkward at all. Hello. So, how does one even begin blogging or sharing your journey with another, or with people that you don't necessarily know but hope to engage with, to create something, to start a journey? Well, let's say at least why I'm sharing yoga, or tell you what yoga has taught me. I don't know, have you ever felt like you've forgotten how to breathe? Or like your mouth opens up when you want to speak, but words just will not come out or flow from you naturally like it feels the rest of the world can, just articulate whatever it is that goes on in their head. Except every now and then you manage a word well enough to seem okay. Well, I feel, well, normal enough, I guess. A little awkward, a little strange. Got my quirks, but this chest tightening feeling of not being able to breathe or talk or just be, well, it will not let me go. Breathing should be the easiest thing on earth. Since the doctor spanked your little bum and you started crying, and crying being your first and only response to that, what would I even say, that first initial contact. But then you breathed, and it was the most natural, easy thing to do. I think that is what movement is to me. It is something I can do without thought. It is a flow that reminds me something like what the doctor did. It just spanks me into reality. Oh my dear goodness, that sounded absolutely wrong, but let's just continue, otherwise I will be re-recording this for the hundredth time. But yeah, maybe not something as simple as that, but to me, movement, flowing, stretching, it reminds me of who I feel like I should be, or maybe who I was when I was a child, when I just danced or contorted into ways that I felt that was meant for me to. Something that just happened so easily. Playing as a child without thinking too much about it, without thinking, what are these eyes around me thinking about me? When you're not performing, when you're just doing, and it feels good, natural, like you're reconnecting with something childlike, innocent, and real. To me, it's not just movement, it's regulation that reminds me who I can be if I just continue caring for myself in this way. The simple routine of, yes, I'm getting on my yoga mat and this is what I can do. This is something I can do to improve, something I can do to just feel human again. It feels like we got into a rat race that we didn't necessarily sign up for, but that is the way to do it. So we just continue. I don't know, to me yoga is about stretching past the limits of my yesterday while listening to my present figure, what I can currently do, and then my limitations of where I might fall, and seeing, okay, I can't do this, but maybe tomorrow I'll try again, and maybe then I will succeed. But just to keep going, It's about being within the here and now, mind, body, and soul aligned. And almost I want to say love, because you wouldn't get on the yoga mat if you weren't at least trying to rekindle a relationship with with yourself. And I mean, that it sounds silly, but one of the things I think we've forgotten is how to truly care about ourselves. And yes, there are things like narcissists. Sometimes I wish I were a narcissist, to just sometimes remind myself to put myself first in some situations at least. But then you get back to that thing of not performing, but you want to do everything you do for other people so that they maybe might like you or maybe might approve of you. But then again, that's also not selfless. It is selfish in its own way, because you don't do it out of a place of love for them. So to me, being on the yoga mat and understanding again what love means by showing this little tradition of my own, my little routine of love to myself, I can realize, okay, I can actually also love others selflessly, without expectations of them maybe liking me back. Just selfless and almost like a servitude, just loving them. It sounds silly, but yeah, to me, getting on the mat is allowing my heart to express myself through movement, through flowing like water, maybe not breaking, just bending and stretching and strengthening while I bend. I feel sometimes I'm too weak for my own good, I'm too soft, and I fall and I stumble and I make so many mistakes, and it's hard because you feel like, no, I should give up, I'm terrible at this. But then on the yoga mat, you can make mistakes and you can get up, and it's quite easy to get up again. And I wish I could do that in life. Just get up. Maybe it's a simulation of what life should be like. Tie your hair back and try again, even if it comes loose, which it will. Believe me, your hair will come loose again. So yeah, it's about not giving up, about nourishing yourself and your body and giving it what it needs, understanding what your being desires and moving in that way. Now, I don't necessarily want to awaken any chakras or slither like the Kundalini spirit. I mean, yoga in a sense is, if I understand it correctly, very atheist, because it's more about what is on the inside. It is about introspection and realignment. So I don't necessarily think I want to open any doorways that I can't necessarily handle, anything like that, but maybe it's a sense of therapy for me. I myself am a Christian, so I do understand the debate between yoga and Christianity. I myself am a little skeptical, but I enjoy seeing how my body is reacting to this movement, reacting to how much stronger I'm getting. I caved beneath the things that I can carry currently. Caved a year ago, and I've been doing yoga now almost consistently for 4 months, and I don't necessarily think I am everything that I want to be, or that I am spiritually more in tune with nature and with myself, but I'm continuing and I'm trying, and I think that consistency and that getting back on the mat, getting back on your feet, I think that's what counts. It's building your inner character, proving to yourself that you can do something, and that you can continue doing it, and that you can get better at it. It might take time and you might fall, but you can get better. I think in a sense, it helps you work through any past failures, the things that play in your mind on a loop at night. Maybe this is a way of remembering, hey, I can still try. I can still do this. Yeah. So, what I'm basically trying to say, I do understand the risk of this practice. Maybe this is going to sound very simple, but maybe this is an example of an addiction, but a good one. But it's something that you love, you don't necessarily fully understand. You limit yourself in a sense, but yet you don't want to let go of it because it just feels so good. It feels really good. So to me, this is alignment in motion, stillness in thought, or the constant battle to quiet my mind. I have a very overactive and imaginative mind, and just focusing on my breath and the posture and trying to hold it as quietly and as simply as possible. I don't know, it truly does something for me. I enjoy seeing a genuine smile, not just on myself from my movement, but on the people around me when I'm smiling. That sounds silly, but it feels good to not just feel joy from whatever little routine I did in the morning, but to share it with others. Maybe that's why I'm doing this, sharing it with you. Maybe in the back of my mind, this will be a reason to get up in the morning, even more than my silly little routines or my attempt of healing. I mean, I'm going all the way to the low veld in South Africa. Well, I am a South African, but I'm going up. I almost want to say up and away, and into the bush veld. And I'm going to, let's just continue with the word reconnect, realign, not necessarily escape from whatever I'm trying to escape from, but remember who I can be, or who I want to be, or have always been but forgotten. So I almost want to say yoga is a teacher in a sense. It's a teacher in the art of listening, of balance, of constructive rest, allowing yourself to just have a few moments of quiet, allowing your body to rest, reset, and then again getting back on your hands, all fours, or whatever position we're going for, and trying to build our strength. So in a nutshell, I'll say yoga is a companion and a friend, someone that I admire. Well, if I would turn it into a person, or were to. So yeah, one of my favorite parts is the end. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but savasana. It's when you just lie down and you almost let all your thoughts pass through you, not holding on to a single one or fixating on a single detail of something in your day or something in your past or something that you hope for, but just letting the thoughts in and almost letting them go again. So yeah, I think I have spoken more than enough. And I genuinely hope I do post this. It's quite a fear, I think, I guess, this showing yourself to the world. It's much easier to hide, to, I don't know, to stay in the shadow. But I think sometimes you must come into the light, because how are you supposed to share that light with others? And maybe if you can share it with others, then you can genuinely find it yourself. So in a sense, this is probably also a little selfish, but I don't want to just hold it. I want to hold it with others. I want to hold hands. Oh, and this is sounding so cringy. But yeah, I think I will leave you in the music, and I hope to see you on a next video. Thank you for listening to me babble for 15 minutes, or almost 16 now. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day or night. Yeah, go well and be well.